I'm deliberate about sharing my stories.
It was like a dream. We all had to pause our lives for at least 6 months. My father-in-law was ill, and that was when it dawned on me that Nigeria is cooked. I was just thinking to myself, what if I was not here?
My sister is a sickle cell warrior. She calls me and she says, I'm checking myself into the hospital. My crisis has started. She's not calling anybody else. She's calling me. I'm just thinking, so if I wasn't there, who's going to do this?
I didn't have the complete family unit growing up. I felt like it was too much work on my mom. I could tell that she had a lot going on.
When I was a mom of 2, I could easily handle anything. I was always doing it all. But the jump to 5 picked me off everything totally. How will I continue work? How will I continue life as I knew it? That was when I knew that something has to change. We need help.
Care is what holds everything together. Yet for far too long, it has been invisible, undervalued, and unsupported. At Caring Africa, we believe care is the hidden infrastructure of every society. It holds our homes, workplaces, and communities together.
Care is everything. Care means support.
When help comes, not just when it's needed, help at all times.
It's you giving a life down to uplift another person.
Care means nurturing. When my son asked me if I was feeling all right, that just kind of changed it for me.
Being present in whatever kind of capacity you could be.
Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually.
Care is the oil that runs the engine.
Men are capable of care.
We live in a society where it's really, really hard for men to step into care.
I do have to sometimes admit children. And quite frequently in my practice, what I do find is that women are in a bit of a haste to go back home. Most of the time when you ask them, the response you'll always get is that I have other children at home and they don't have options in terms of where to leave these children.
Women are missing out on certain bits of work because they don't have the kind of support care that is required for them to thrive in the workplace.
We can see the gap that care needs to fill. Growing up, we had a lot of people living in our house, all these cousins, nephews, just because they need people to watch over us. And most of the times, these people, they might be the ones who even teach your kids bad things because they are not indebted.
And when you're seeing people's lives pause, you're seeing women unfulfilled, you're seeing families broken, you're seeing a lot of unhappy people, that tells you there's something going on.
Naturally, we are caring people. If you look at our traditional family systems, everyone is responsible for everyone.
We are the village raises the child kind of culture. And so it's almost expected that your mom would be present to take care of the child. Your sister would be available if you're not able to be at home or be present for something. We're very community driven.
I think that everybody believes that care is supposed to be free.
Now we are beginning to realize that this is work.
In Nigeria, we know that it is almost cultural to actually get domestic workers. So I've seen children come to us with significant injuries, falls, sometimes accidental overdoses, because that competence in terms of how they should care for particularly young children is lacking.
We got 2 nurses to care for my father-in-law. And if I wasn't a medic, I honestly would have thought that they were doing a fantastic job. Their agencies weren't actually checking in to be sure that they were actually keeping up with what they were supposed to do.
Sometimes I ask them, what did they tell you you're coming to do? They say you need someone. Someone for what? Did they tell you how many kids?
We can start from trainings and regulation of the care, the type of care, the quality of care, and the people who are actually in charge of these things.
It should be institutionalized in policy, in advocacy.
Structures put in place to protect children. There should be paternity leave for men as well.
We just need to constantly remind people that give care and receive care need to be valued too.
Because it's not a nice to have, it is not a luxury, it's a necessity.
When Care in Africa reached out to me, wow, Nancy, we're doing this thing. And I was like, wait a minute, I actually did not think about it that way.
I really never heard of a formalized entity that tried to highlight the gap.
Letting people be aware that there is an issue that we need to start to pay attention to.
For the government to recognize that care is important.
And consider the fact that Nigeria has a growing population. Now we are going to use our voice to ensure that this is out there.
Hearing these things from us makes it more believable because people see it through our lives.
I have a lot to say about this, and I like to say it with other people.
And the Creative Care Council is highlighting the fact that the family unit has to be cared for.
And so if we enjoy that benefit, then I think it would be wonderful for us to amplify the message. It benefits the family, it benefits the community, and it benefits Nigeria at large.